DMZ really saving me tonight, bro. For real. Went out to my mama to see her. She wasn't doing well. And I was told that when they went to the doctor, they were told my mom only has a couple of weeks left. So I sat there and I tried to watch a movie with her for as long as I could. And then she needed to go to sleep, so I had to leave. Took the hour drive home and just walked into an empty house. Called everybody I knew. One person answered, a friend of mine. She was sick. I think she literally puked on the phone. She's like, I gotta go. We talked for a while, though. She held me down. I mean, she feels horrible. It's kind of these people, like, she's never sick, but if she's sick, it's bad. So at least she called. I got to talk to her for a minute. Or a few minutes. And it was like, I don't know what to do, man. I'm just sitting in this house, and my whole life is just, in pain. I love my mom so much. So I turned on Call of Duty because I just try to play something, just do something to distract me. And I was just going to play regular, just, multiplayer 6v6, because it's just, whatever. And I was like, man, maybe if I hop on DMZ, I'll meet some cool dudes. Because I've been doing that lately. I've been getting lucky and I've been meeting cool dudes. And that's when I hopped on there, just like dudes who just want to play. I hopped on there. I looked for a couple of dudes that I've met recently that I've been playing with. And they weren't on there. And I was like, well, I'll just see if I can find somebody. And like, I went through a couple of teams, a couple of teams where their mic wasn't right. A couple of teams where the dudes, what I'm saying, weren't really having the best day or whatever. I wasn't having the best day either, but they were really not having the best day. And finally, I plugged in with two dudes who I live in Portland, Oregon. These dudes also live in Oregon. They live south of me. I plugged in with them two dudes, and to me, they sound like they're friends outside of Xbox or whatever. I didn't get all personal with them. I'll just play with you. I don't need to know your business. If you want to share it with me, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool also. But they were down for getting missions, and it was like that thing, when you load in, they're like, hey, you got a mic? And I'm like, yeah, I got a mic. And they're like, oh, right on, somebody with a mic. And so they were happy to have somebody with a mic, and I was just happy to have somebody to play with, bro, for real. Like, just somebody to talk to, man, and not talk about all this death and destruction, man. I had 2 doctor's appointments this week myself. My daughter's at home healing from a surgery. Like, it's just literally death and destruction in every corner in my actual IRL, bro. And I just want to escape, man. Like, I just want to escape. And I was able to escape with these 2 dudes, bro. Like, literally, we went on missions for... And, like, I think it was like 9 o'clock we started playing. Well, we linked up around 9, maybe earlier. Maybe it was more like 8. I mean, we linked up early, but we played till like 1 o'clock in the morning, till like everybody was tired, and it was like, yeah, that's it, let's go. I was amazingly tired. You know what I'm saying? I am tired. Just, I have trouble sleeping, but it was fantastic. We played together. We did missions together, and I just got to do something other than stress. I got to get caught up in the excitement of doing whatever. Like, we're doing this or we're doing that. You want to do this mission, I can do this mission. I've been needing to get the Basilic out of the police station for the longest, but I've never found the police station to get it out of. One of them dudes had it. I picked it up. It turns out if you have it and you're doing the challenges with it, if the other people have those challenges highlighted, it counts for them too. So all them headshots got counted for everybody. Right, so I hooked that thing up and I did all the headshots. He gave me the Basilic and I did the headshots, and so everybody won. So it was like a nice little teamworking thing, man. It was nice, dude. It saved me because I just came home and I was just completely falling apart, and I just needed a break from all the horribleness that my life is right now. Because my life is literally just filled with horrible things. Period. It just is. It's just the facts, bro. I just gotta keep going through it, man. Just gotta keep fighting every day. And it's just nice to escape. And DMZ, man, that's a winner, man. That's a really, I really loved Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, the Warfare 2, whichever one that was. The names, things messed me up. The 2019 game, absolutely loved. I didn't play Vanguard. Like when they had the free, you could play it for a free weekend. I played Vanguard. I didn't play Vanguard only for the free weekends or whatever. I never bought it. I did play Warzone. I played Warzone like crazy. I was a major plunder dude with my dudes that I usually play with because I got a team I play with. But the DMZ, man, the DMZ has been beautiful, man. Like literally, just being able to go on there, and if you're lucky, hooking up with a good team and just going and able to do those missions is just fun, man. Like it's fun. It's fun going against the AI. It's fun going against the actual other players. I mean, it's entertaining. It was well done. Like I said, I didn't really mess with Vanguard that much. In the Warzone Pacific, I really didn't like that either. I like Warzone Verdansk. Like Warzone Verdansk was my joint. Warzone Pacific was like, yeah, something to play or whatever. But really, Verdansk was it. But this DMZ, man, this DMZ mode's on fire. And it should be because honestly, the regular Call of Duty game, we just have the same old maps. Like by now, they should have dropped some new maps. Dropped some new maps for multiplayer, just regular team deathmatch. They should have dropped some new maps by now. Like this is kind of ridiculous. So I'm glad DMZ is doing something. Like it's really a game where you can just meet random people and go on an adventure together. Like I'm just there for the adventure. Like, are we gonna be able to make it? Will me and this people I just met make it to the helicopter? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a cool adventure. I just go in there and like, am I going to survive this? Am I going to make it out of here? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know. It's fun, man. It's fun. It's lots of levels of excitement, and it keeps you entertained, man. The DMZ for me really is a 5 out of 5 star experience right now. Literally a 5 out of 5 star experience for gameplay and for story. Like really, that's a crazy story. You meet up with two dudes you never met before and you go on a bunch of missions together. Like that's a crazy story. To meet up with people you don't know and go on missions together and see if you can really work together. And these dudes were really good and we really worked together. Like we were doing it. Like we didn't extract every time, but he extracted a lot of times. And a couple of times we took out other teams, actual players. You know what I'm saying? And one time, like, it was tight. Like, one time, both them dudes got knocked down by actual players, and I got to come in and rescue them by knocking off the actual players that were robbing their backpacks. Like, I felt cool. I'm not that good of a player, but I was like, oh, man, this is a highlight moment for me, man. Another time, a truck drove through the helicopter that we were taking off on, and I smoked everybody on the truck. They were enemy players. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not AI, but actual, whatever. I don't know what the code word is for, or we need to have a code word for DMZ real players. You know what I'm saying? Not bots. Something better than not bots. No. DMZ is 5 stars. I appreciate all the hard work the Call of Duty people put in on DMZ and thinking about things and thinking outside the box and just not trying to copy everybody. Though, there is some elements of other games put in that, obviously. But, with the extraction, all this. But, it's good. It's good. You know what I'm saying? They made it their own, and I enjoy it, man. And the fact that it's free, I bought that whole game because I wanted to play the whole game to distract me, the whole, you know what I'm saying? Because I played the beta, and I loved the beta. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll buy the whole game. But, like, the fact that DMZ is free is cool because that means more cool dudes will have the opportunity to play it. So, yes, 5-star rating for DMZ all the way. It's a fantastic game.